till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we
Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to you guys, and welcome back to me. It's been about a year now since I've made a video. I think my last video was on the 1290R, which was a sick bike, but unfortunately I got rid of that because I was going to take that to the Simpson Desert, and after dropping it a few times, I realized it was just too heavy. Since then I've had no bikes. I was a little bit gay for a while, and then I started getting that itch again. The itch never goes away. So I did my studies and I wanted another adventure bike because I still want to do the Simpson Desert. I want to do some remote touring, and I stumbled across the KTM 690R. It was a great bike. I wanted something a bit more simple. That brings me to this. This is the Dr650. What a machine. Honestly, 2020 model, the last model that they got released in Australia because of emissions. This engine hasn't changed in over 20 years. It's carburetor, it's air cooled, so there's no coolant, no radiator, no cooling system. There's an oil cooler there, but it's very, very basic. It's simple, sort of fix it yourself, go anywhere kind of bike. People buy these bikes to travel around the world. So, and that was written in the description, and that's kind of why I bought it. But also I did a lot of research. I procrastinated, I double checked, I overthought everything. And I looked at 3 other bikes, and then this one popped up, and I bought it the day it popped up. So it's got 12,000 kilometers, and I got it for a good price. So it's the cheapest and most basic bike I've ever owned, and it's probably the most fun. I want to ride. It makes me want to ride, especially with fuel prices at the moment. Diesel's $3.10 a litre. It's phenomenal. So it's got saddlebags, it's got a tank bag, which that thing's unreal. I go get groceries and everything and put it in my tank bag, as gay as that is. It's super handy. And yeah, it's comfy as. It's got the biggest seat, heaps of aftermarket parts on these bikes. So it's just endless. Heated grips, it's got an aftermarket exhaust, the suspension's been redone. The suspension on these stock are pretty shit, so you need to get them done pretty quick. It's got lowered pegs, bar risers, so the standing positions are way more ergonomic and better. It's got the rear mirrors, well, foldable mirrors, so you can fold them in when you're in the bush. Tray thing on the back to put luggage on. Like I said, it's got a bigger seat. It's got the bigger fuel tank. It's 25 litres, so you get about 500 Ks out of that. It's got everything. It's unreal, and I'm in love with it. It's the first bike that I've got that makes me want to ride and get out there. So we'll do a little bit of a walk around of this bike. It's a bit dirty at the moment because I rode it yesterday in the rain, and it's my first time riding in the rain actually, and it went so well. It's got the upgraded LED headlight as well, so it's heaps better than the candlelight it normally has. We'll start it up, show you how easy it is to start. Turn that on. Starts pretty easy. It's just ready to go. This thing just wants to rally. Single thumper, they call them a bush pig. That's the headlight. That screws off that cap, and there's like a cylinder underneath that you put all your tools in that. You can fit every tool in it that you need to pull the whole bike apart and put it back together. Righto, that's enough talking. Let's take this beast for a ride. Let's go. Big old thumper. Make sure everything's buttoned up and strapped on. Let's go have a look out this way. cool. Just chugs along. There's a boat and a bit of water behind it. Had a bit of rain recently. I'm just out near some local tracks. This is like 5 minutes from my house. There's not much out here. Just a little bit off-roading, which is good. Stretch the legs. Do a little bit of a test, a bit of a raz. See what it can do. A couple power line tracks. Nothing too crazy. I've had this bike now for about a month. So I've done about 500 Ks. It's, yeah, it's awesome. I serviced it when I got it too. I changed the oil on the filter and cleaned the air filter, so everything's up to scratch. So the Simpson Desert, that dream lives on. It never died. It just lay dormant in my brain for a little bit. I had work pressures and all sorts of other life pressures, just shit gets in the way. But now I'm back with a clear mind, ready to take it on. A bird cage, free bird cage. I might turn around up here. But yeah, like I said, the desert at the moment is flooded, so it would have to be a later year sort of thing. Which is fine, there's no rush. Also, I'm in the market for a Jeep Wrangler if anyone has one for sale, but I want one on 37s that's engineered because I don't want any trouble with the police. But yeah, this bike, anyway, back to the bike, it's 155 kilo dry weight, so with the bigger fuel tank and stuff, it's probably up close to between 180 and 200. But even so, like it just feels so nimble and light on the tracks, like even turning, simple things like turning around, you know, you just don't have trouble with it. That's another fella. I used to have one of those. I think it's 500. Giving the old head nod. Get out of it. Feel like a bit of an old man trucking around on these, but it's okay because I am an old man, and also these bikes are unreal. Who cares? Who cares? Just get out and enjoy it. The best thing about these bikes is they're super comfy on the road, especially with the aftermarket seat and stuff. So you get that. You got good fuel range, good reliability, parts everywhere because the engine hasn't changed in 20 years. So you've got models from 10 years ago that, you know, parts fit this, so it's unreal. And they're practical. You can put bags on them, upgrade the suspension. You can have 2 people on them. They're a decent sized engine, so they're 650. I was looking at the 400, the DRZ 400. But it's just a little bit too small, I feel, and it's not much lighter. You know, you might say 10 kilos, 20 kilos, but I'd rather a bit bigger bike. This thing's almost just as good off the road, it's almost just as nimble, and it's way more comfortable on road, so in my mind this made perfect sense. Plus I like the carby, and yeah, it's a bigger engine. But yeah, so anyways, I'm just going to kick around out here for a little bit and just practice, and enjoy my afternoon. It's Easter, so I'm going to go home after this and eat some chocolate eggs, and I will see you guys soon. I'm going to try and pump out a video each week, multiple if I have spare days, but just videos of me hooning around. Now that I actually want to ride and get out and got a bit more of a practical bike, I will get out a lot more and stop being lazy. But thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys tune in for the next one. Anyone new to the channel, welcome. I do videos about motorbikes and cars and travel and anything that sparks my interest. I will see you guys again soon. Enjoy your day. Ciao, ciao.